Andrew, boy, oh boy, we were talking backstage about friends and family members who seem to be struggling this time of year. I think a lot of us are facing just a wave of just colds and flus and everything else.
No, it's been a challenging season. Yeah. It's yet another time. You know, one of the nicest things I like about, and we can't get obsessed about it, we can't get overly overwrought about it, but one of the nicer things I like about the activity monitors, it gives us accountability about our sleep.
Yeah.
Because the key for me, and I'm sure many of you are like me, that the key to my immune system remaining strong, I could tolerate a lot of craziness and stress in my life. The key is still getting a good night's sleep. I talked about this the other day, that one of the hardest things for me is when Muriel's family's in Europe, when we travel to Europe, 9 hours of jet lag, it's just, that's not good for sleep.
How many days does it take for you to adjust?
I find that within a few days, at least I'm sleeping normally. Within 2 or 3 days, I sleep pretty easily, I'm sleeping normally, but not completely. For me to fully adjust, we need to spend more than 10 days there.
Wow.
And then when you read the research, for you to fully adjust with your digestive system and your biochemistry and your circadian rhythms, you're really talking about a month.
Wow,
so,
I didn't know that.
But my point basically is that our immune system is the victim of so many of the things that we encounter in our lives. And so what as opposed to companies will talk about their supplements being a cure, treatment, prevention for colds and flu, that's silliness. Nothing is further from the truth. All we can do in terms of dealing with this time of year is focus on the quality of our sleep, focus on what we're eating, being adequately hydrated, making sure that we're paying attention if we're around people who might have things, and if that's the case, keeping sort of a healthy distance, washing our hands, just being conscious and being conscientious. That's all we can do. And the only thing we've done with this product, and it's virtually a perfectly reviewed product, is we, in a very straightforward fashion, put the nutrients and the botanicals, the plant-based ingredients that have been associated in studies with supporting and promoting a healthy immune system. That's all we can do. That's all you can do. So hopefully we have a little conspiracy of our own to make it a less fruitful environment for those viruses and bugs by getting adequate sleep, by eating a little bit better. I really try to make an effort, you know, in the latter part of the year, especially for me. I know in January, in December and January, I have a show at the beginning of January, I have shows shows at the beginning of December, and then I have shows at the beginning of January. And I've done this for, I think it's now 27, 28 years. Right. And I said this the other day, how did I manage to never be sick this time of year? I have no clue. I just was very fortunate and blessed that it worked out that way. But not just fortunate and blessed, but that's the time of year where I tell my friends, nope, I have to go to bed early. Right. It's, you know, my shows are a couple of weeks away. I have to behave and pay attention. And I think it just is a testament or underscores that if we do pay attention, we can mostly kind of dodge the bullet if we pay attention and support our immune system. If
you would like to help support your immune system and give it really as much of a fighting chance as we can, you know, Immune Factors is a product that for several years now has been so consistently highly reviewed as really helping. So, you know, it's about taking those little steps, the little things that we can do to help make a difference, and that's what this is doing. You know, this is a time of year when we are thinking about goals, we're thinking about plans. Andrew?
What's funny about this product, if someone asked me in advance, which would be a product that is almost like 97, 98% positive reviews, that it's, I think, rated 4.8 stars, I wouldn't have guessed this.
You wouldn't? No, I agree.
Not because it isn't a great product, but I think a product like this people will judge really harshly. So, and I'm of course the victim or the beneficiary of everyone's perspective, but I think it just goes to show that it's just a very straightforward product, and it's incredibly comprehensive. You get high levels of vitamin C, which is where everyone's immune support starts. You get all the appropriate B vitamins, and then you get the most important botanicals, but all properly and perfectly standardized to get the maximum benefits.
How many per day? One per day?
What's funny, I don't take this every day.
Okay.
I only take this, I spoke about this the other day with Colleen, that I only take this when I know I'm not getting adequate sleep, when I know I'm getting challenges to my immune system. That's when I take this. And what I'll usually take is a couple a day.
Okay.
And if I felt I was coming down with something, you know, I also take a couple a day simply because I want to support my immune system, because that's how we deal with those sorts of things. This is not a cure or treatment, but our immune system is the treatment. So we want to do everything we can to support our immune system.
And I'll admit, I've been late to the party on this one. You know, every time I'm on with Andrew, we go through so many products and I learn a little bit more each time.
We don't talk about this that often. Yeah.
And I think that's how I missed it. And maybe you were the same and you didn't even know this existed. This is a chance to get it.
By the way, the flowers on the front of that,
yes,
that's
pretty.
echinacea.
Oh, okay.
That's even in Colorado, you see echinacea all over the place.
That's beautiful.
In the summer. It's a beautiful flower, yeah.
We're going to head over this way. And as we do, Andrew, I wanted to ask you, because